The objective of the switch cover final insertion and armature assembly station is to install the switch cover and armature assembly. The equipment used during this process is the indexing conveyor, part racks, bins or tubs with parts, and the fixture or jig. The materials used during this process are the starter motor, switch cover, and armature. These photos depict the switch cover final insertion and armature assembly station and the dimensions of the workspace. Considering the worker height is about 5 feet 5 inches or 65 inches tall, this affects how the employees interact with the product and equipment throughout the day. The process for the switch cover final insertion and armature assembly station is to retrieve the rubber switch cover and position it over the bolt and yoke fitting area on the starter motor. Then all 4 sides are smoothed over to ensure a good fit. The rubber switch placement is visually inspected and then the armature is retrieved and positioned on the starter motor. Then the snap tab is engaged in order to hold the armature in position and the entire fixture is advanced to the next process. It was noticed that awkward postures and forceful exertions were observed from the employees to interact with the workspace. Continuous forward bending of the neck is required during the process to view the worked objects, while forceful exertions were seen to position the armature. Forceful exertions and forward bending of the neck and torso are required to position the armature and rubber switch cover using a pinch grip. Extended reach and inward rotation of the forearm are required to retrieve the switch cover and armature, while backward bending of the wrist is seen to position the switch cover. To summarize this process, the switch cover final insertion and armature assembly station is a medium to high-paced job requiring forceful exertions to retrieve and position the switch cover and armature. In addition, awkward postures of the neck, torso, arms, and wrist are seen, and localized contact stress between the fingers and edges of the starter motor were observed as well. The following recommendations are made for the switch cover final insertion and armature assembly tasks. Consider removing and decreasing the width of equipment in front of the indexing conveyor to decrease posture stress. Investigate mechanisms for pushing and positioning the switch cover and armature closer to the worker to decrease posture stress. Consider tilting the fixture or jig to decrease posture stress. Thank you.